Pisces, what's up, my love? Welcome back to Love from a Leo. So happy new year. Okay, Pisces, let's just get down to the business, okay? There's been so many things happening. If you hear my cat, it's just my cat, all right? But listen, I know that you've been going through so many things. I know that things have just been kind of rocky. But listen, this month, look, we have Pisces and we have air, all right? So Pisces, you're going to be having lots of new thoughts. You're going to be creative. You're really going to be figuring out what works in your life and what doesn't. I think you're going to be cutting off the things that don't serve you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if it doesn't serve you, it's gone. That's what this is saying right here. And then right next to it, we have the Emperor. Pisces is bossing up, and they're like, you know what? If you don't serve me, you got to go. This could involve an Aquarius or someone that thinks that they run shit and they really don't. I don't know, girl. But that's what I'm seeing right here. All right, so let's just go ahead and look at your present. Okay. So your actions for this January, we have the Knight of Cups. All right, so there's some new romance. There's some new things coming in. There may be some new connections that are being made throughout this January. This could be with the Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Or maybe just someone who's very connected to their home life or their family, okay? Or at least they come off that way. Well, okay, so Pisces is starting something new with someone that they actually care about or someone who makes them feel like comfortable. So your desires this month, Knight of Wands. So initially when I saw this, I was thinking, okay, Pisces is trying to go after something. Pisces is trying to spark something. You know what I'm saying? Like Pisces is really going after goals, their passion, like they're going towards whatever they feel driven towards. This month in particular, when it comes to your emotions, so we do have the Six of Cups. Okay, so you are looking into your romance, or you're looking into how relationships work with your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you are looking at how you relate to others within your life. Okay. So let's look more into the actions. So it looks like you're flirting. It looks like you're having some newfound connections with people. In what ways are you showing this? Oh. Okay, so we have the World card and the Two of Cups in reverse. So I think some of you guys are putting an end to some relationship that you had in the past, okay? So the reason that you're getting out there, the reason that you're starting a new romance is because you're ending one. Okay, Pisces, you're ending something to start something new. So what signs or what people are going to be coming into your life? First of all, I do want to say we have Eight of Pentacles, so there definitely could be a Virgo or somebody that you work with or someone you do business endeavors with that is going to be showing up during your January. But let's see who else you're trying to connect with now that you were single. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so we got Neptune. Yeah, Pisces. Okay, so you're getting a connection with yourself. You're getting back in touch with you. You're just letting things go with the flow. You're not expecting anything. You're not forcing anything. You're just going with whatever happens. Okay, Pisces, look. I'm hyped for y'all. I'm hyped. Look, even the angel cards here are saying Four of Wands. Like, things are going to be just good when it comes to your home life, your domestic life. Okay, Pisces. So we got some good connections here, right? Yo. I'm loving this. So let's look into the past. Let's see why you're even up to this situation in the first place. And then we can kind of see if you are dealing with issues, why you're dealing with some stuff. Okay, Nine of Wands. So you were already excelling to a certain extent. You already had things in order and you were over here trying to figure out what you needed to do next. But really, you just needed to make that next step. You just needed to move up into your next endeavor. Or physically putting in energy into something, like creating something. Or maybe you're just going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like physically putting in action towards a certain goal. Yeah, this could be towards a Virgo. And I also feel like this change and this action that you're putting towards the situation is internally driven. Like it's literally just, for you. So you're doing all of these things because you feel like it's going to make you better as a person. And this is what you were doing in December. So when all of these holidays were happening, if you celebrate them, even though all these people were focused on putting their monetary gains towards other people and trying to get people things that they want, you were focused on how can I benefit myself? How can I show myself that I'm dedicated to being a better me so that in the future I can do these other things that other people are doing? So I completely understand what you were doing, Pisces, in the past, right? Next to that, we do have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like there was like a completion of this, I don't know what to call it, like the flame that was set last month for you, like that internal flame that you had within yourself. That's what happened, during your last month. And so all of the passion that you had was driven towards you, like, becoming more independent. I almost feel like you needed to put more action into yourself, like investing in yourself. It sounds like weird, but I feel like you know what I'm saying. So for those Pisces who have been just kind of like putting in so much effort into fueling someone else's life It's like now, and or at least in December, you were like, okay, let me start putting some effort into myself. And I feel like a lot of you were starting to see like, damn, like I really don't even take time to just chill with myself, to just think to myself, to receive any of the messages I'm trying to receive to myself. It's almost like all of you guys are putting all of your energy into like someone that doesn't even acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're putting in so much effort for someone who doesn't even see it, which is weird. But I don't think it was on purpose. I think it was just, that's just how that person was. Let's just get some advice on how you're supposed to move past the situation. Let's just see what the cards have to say. But I feel like you should be past this, but let's just see anyways. 3 of Wands. So you've honed your skills. You figured out like what your talents are. You know what you're good at, and you know what's not going to serve you. So now you have to put that into your plan, into your agenda. I feel like some Pisces, like you have a goal, but you don't have a plan to get to that goal. And that's the problem. Like you need some more foundation to get to that point. 7 of Wands. You can do it. I feel like you're overwhelmed by all of these demands, but you can do it. You gotta do it. Like you just gotta put the actual physical assertion into whatever you're trying to do. All right. Okay. So let's move into your future. This reading is going by super fast. I feel like this month is going to go by so fast for you. Like I said, we do have the air energy here, Pisces. So you're going to be really caught up in your thoughts. You should check out that Neptune video if you haven't seen it yet on my channel. But I always tell people Neptune, which is who you're ruled by, it really brings in this like nostalgic and like going back into time, into memory lane, and just staying stuck in your old thoughts. And so a lot of you may be having new thoughts, but I feel like you're also going to be caught up in your past thoughts. So make sure that you're balancing that out. Even if you're learning new things from past karmic situations, that's fine. But just make sure you're moving towards the future and not going backwards. It's going to be important for you to like look forward and not backwards. So let's move towards your future. Future, you do have the Empress card in reverse. So Pisces, you're not catering to yourself. There's a lot more that you could be doing to, show yourself that you care about yourself. And if this isn't you, then this is a female in your life, or this is the female aspect of your life. So the parts that you're supposed to nurture and care for, you're not putting that effort into that person or that situation. So that's what it's saying about your February. So maybe you had all these like new responsibilities that are popping up, and so naturally you start to forget about the things that held you down in the beginning. And so you have to kind of look towards that when you get to February. So during your Aquarius season, start to look at who you're communicating with and how you communicate with those people. If this is someone that you value, or if these are people that you want to make sure they know that you appreciate them, then show them by talking to them correctly. Show them by helping them do things that cater to themselves, as people. Let's see. So we have Venus here. So the Empress again. Like I was just saying, this card here is the Empress, and so is this one here. And so it's all about this feminine energy. This may be an earth sign, but I just feel like this is a person who's always like constantly putting something outwards. Like they're always brightening people's day. Could possibly be someone who is abundant, whether it's abundant with joy, happiness, or like material possessions. But it's like it's a person who's just full of abundance, and I feel like you're not cherishing them. You're not showing them how you see them. Like you may see this person as the Empress. You may see this person as, a beautiful goddess or a beautiful person, whatever. But you're not showing them. You're not letting them know how you feel about them. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just like, for some reason, I feel like they require that, or they deserve it. I think that's why it's showing up. They deserve it. But for some reason, it's not being shown up. And this could be you, Pisces. So keep that in mind. But we have the Two of Swords. So when it comes to your desires, in February, the Two of Swords is saying like you're really debating something. You're really trying to figure out where you stand within a situation. And I think these thoughts are coming rapidly, with the Knight of Wands. I think these are things that maybe you've thought about in the past, but now you're in a situation where you really have to like make a decision. There is no waiting. Like now is the time to make a decision, or at least that's how you feel. You feel like you don't have time to debate or to delegate or any of that. You have to make a decision. Pick a side with the ultimatum. That's crazy. Okay, and then we have the Five of Wands. So someone's fighting to be on top. You know what I'm saying? Someone wants to be on top of something. Someone wants to have full control of a situation. But it's not happening that way. You know what? Who is this in relation to? Who wants to be on top of things? Who wants to have full control? Because that's what I feel like. All right, so we got 2 cards. Oh, 3 cards. Okay. So we have Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We have a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And last but not least, we have an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So we got a little bit of everything happening here, okay? So we got Gemini, which is mutable air. We have Pisces, which is mutable water, which is you. And then we have Aries, which is cardinal fire. So these are all like, there's no definite answer as to what it's going to be for you and this person. You understand what I'm saying? This person is very, they adapt to situations. Dare I say, they don't maintain situations. They just kind of hop in and out of situations. And so you're having to deal with this type of person. And I think what you're looking for is someone a little bit more stable. But in the future, that's just not who they are. It's not a bad thing. I just think maybe you're looking at the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? So let's get some advice from these cards here. It's just like one of those situations where you live and you learn. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. But, you know, at the very least, you'll learn something. So we have King of Pentacles, which is cardinal earth, which is Capricorn. But this is the thing. If it's going to last long, the situation has to be something that's concrete. Even if you don't feel like it's serious now, it has to be something that you can build from in the future. It has to be something that can turn into a dynasty, turn into an empire. And so it's like you're looking at it in February and you're like, okay, if I can make something from this, I'm going to be a part of it. But if not, then fuck it. And that's how you're looking at these situations in February. Which is crazy because it's, you know, Aquarius season, which is going to be fixed communications. And so maybe you're going to be letting these people know how you feel, but I really feel like you're missing something. Like you're missing the main component. Like you're not paying attention to the person who should be the star of the situation. So if you're interested in figuring out what I'm talking about with that, you can email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more videos like this. It helps me out so much when you like this video, so you might as well, especially if you made it to this part of the video. Okay, Pisces? I love you all so much. Anyways, I'll see you guys very, very soon. I'm just gonna go ahead and log off because I feel like I'm speaking too much. Bye!